Attention passionate Washington Commanders fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Washington Commanders' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Washington Commanders fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS, and Washington Commanders FANS. Let's get to the news in what could be one of the most intriguing trade rumors of the offseason. The Washington Commanders are reportedly eyeing a major move to bolster their secondary, and the name involved is none other than Kyle Hamilton from the Baltimore Ravens. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Another safety. Do we really need that? But trust me, this isn't just any safety. Kyle Hamilton is a game changer, a versatile playmaker who could dramatically alter the dynamic of Washington's defense, and potentially their entire season. And the rumors are swirling that the Ravens, currently sitting at 9-5 and battling some cap space constraints, might be willing to part ways with the young star to free up some cap room, especially considering their aging secondary, with Marlon Humphrey and Marcus Williams both over 30. Sources close to The Athletic suggest that the Ravens are looking to trade Hamilton for a third-round pick in 2026 and a conditional fourth-round pick, all while saving around $12 million in cap space. The Ravens are facing a tight cap situation, about $8 million over for 2026, and are trying to make strategic moves to stay competitive, especially with a roster that's shifting to younger talent like Patrick Queen and others. So a trade for Hamilton could be a win-win for Baltimore, clearing cap space and adding draft capital, while for Washington, this could be the missing piece that elevates their defense into a whole new realm. Hamilton, only 24 years old, has already established himself as one of the most versatile safeties in the league. In 2025, he racked up 4 interceptions, 10 pass defenses, and 7 tackles for loss, earning a PFF grade of 97, which ranks him among the top 3 safeties in the NFL. His coverage grade, an impressive 88. 9 and EPA per target of -0.39 showcase how effective he is at shutting down the pass. Since 2022, Hamilton has accumulated 10 interceptions and 35 pass defenses, making him a true ball hawk and a nightmare for opposing quarterbacks. His ability to excel in both coverage and run support means he can do it all, and that's exactly what Washington needs after years of inconsistent secondary play. This move, if it happens, would have a significant impact on the Commanders' defense. Currently, Washington's pass defense is one of the weaker links, allowing around 240 yards per game, which ranks 26th in the league. Adding a player of Hamilton's caliber would help reduce that number significantly, projected down to around 200 yards per game, by containing deep passes and disrupting passing lanes. His presence would provide a much-needed boost in pass rush support and help turn the defense into a more aggressive, hybrid unit capable of forcing turnovers and making life miserable for opposing offenses. Think about it. Paired with Jamin Davis and the emerging defensive line, Hamilton could create a formidable front that opponents will struggle to navigate. The potential impact on the offense is also worth mentioning. With the defense more stout and capable of forcing turnovers, Washington's offense could benefit from more short fields and scoring opportunities. With Sam Howell at quarterback, the team has shown flashes of offensive potential, but consistency and explosive plays remain a work in progress. Adding Hamilton could give that extra edge needed to push the team over the top, especially in tight games where turnovers often decide the outcome. For a team currently 4-10 and in the middle of a rebuild, this kind of defensive upgrade could be the catalyst that turns a rocky season into a promising future. Now, let's look at the broader picture. The NFL landscape is always shifting, especially in the offseason, and this move could serve as a statement that the Commanders are serious about competing at a higher level. With Hamilton's versatility, Washington could deploy him in multiple roles, covering tight ends, playing in the box, or even blitzing, making them less predictable and more aggressive. His ability to elevate the secondary would also help contain division rivals like the Dallas Cowboys or Philadelphia Eagles, both of whom have potent passing games led by star quarterbacks and receivers. And speaking of the playoffs, the odds are already stacking up in Washington's favor if they manage to pull off this trade. Bookmakers like Caesars have odds of +15, 0 for the Super Bowl. But if Hamilton joins the team and the defense tightens up, those odds could improve significantly, potentially dropping to +7-0. For a team with a talented young quarterback and a solid core of skilled position players, this kind of defensive boost could be just what they need to punch through the playoff barrier and make a deep run. Remember, a strong safety like Hamilton, especially if he performs at a playoff level, can be the difference maker, similar to how Minkah Fitzpatrick has been for the Steelers or how Simmons elevated the Titans' defense in 2023. Let's not forget the history here. The Commanders have long been known for their stout defenses during the Snyder era, especially when they had legendary safeties like Sean Taylor or later, players like Landon Collins. Hamilton's potential addition could revive that tradition, creating a safety tandem that strikes fear into opponents. His ability to cover ground, read plays, and make impactful tackles makes him a perfect fit for the Commanders' defensive scheme, especially under the guidance of their defensive coordinator, who's looking to revamp the secondary. Of course, nothing is certain in the NFL until it's official, but the whispers are growing louder, and the strategic fit seems undeniable. Washington's front office has shown willingness to be aggressive in recent years, and acquiring a talent like Hamilton would send a message that they're committed to building a defense that can carry this team into the postseason and beyond. The NFC East is highly competitive. Philly and Dallas are always threats, and the Giants aren't going away anytime soon. So, making bold moves like this could be the difference between a good season and a special one. The ripple effect of such a trade would also extend beyond just the defense. It could inspire confidence within the locker room and energize the fan base, who have been waiting for a moment when the team truly takes a leap forward. Hamilton's young age and proven production mean he's not just a short-term fix, but a foundational piece for years to come. His arrival could also influence future draft strategies, emphasizing the importance of versatile, playmaking safeties in today's NFL. As we look ahead to the upcoming season, the potential signing or trade for Kyle Hamilton looks like a storyline to watch very closely. It's an exciting time for Commanders fans, who are eager to see their team take bold steps to rise in the NFC and ultimately challenge for a Super Bowl. The defense, which has struggled at times this year, could get a much-needed jolt with Hamilton on board, transforming the secondary from a weak link into a strength. The possibilities are endless, and the buzz around this potential move is already heating up. Whether it happens or not, one thing is clear. Washington is not content to stay stagnant. They're eyeing big plays, big upgrades, and a brighter future. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Washington Commanders news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. In conclusion, the possibility of adding Kyle Hamilton to the Commanders roster has fans buzzing with excitement. Imagine a secondary anchored by Hamilton's versatility, backed by a promising young core, and supported by an aggressive front seven. This move could be the catalyst that propels Washington into serious playoff contention, re-establishing their defensive reputation and setting the stage for a competitive, hard-hitting team that opponents will fear every week. It's a bold gamble, but one that could pay off big time, especially if they can negotiate a deal that benefits both sides and fits within their cap strategy. As we keep an eye on the rumors and await official confirmation, one thing remains certain. The future of the Washington Commanders is looking more promising than ever, and big things are just around the corner. And now, Washington Commanders fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Washington Commanders. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Washington Commanders news.